Alright, round 3. We're actually keeping this hand. We have the Traveler's Amulet with the Thunderherd Migration, so this is good enough. I guess I don't know what we're finding off the Traveler's Amulet yet. I guess green mana, because then Thunderherd can find whatever else we need. But we'll figure it out as we go here. Okay, so now we just need red mana is the one missing piece. Playing some vampires, are we? Ooh. Oh, we're actually, yeah, we find the green mana and we still have Thunderherd Migration to find our red mana. So we just have to grab a green, play a green, and pass. I mean, technically we need double green to play the Swift Warden and the Dreadmaw, but I think that we may have to just hold off on that plan. Okay, so I can Luminous Bond that. If need be. There's also a Diviner, which is not bad. So what's the game plan here? What do I want to do? I mean, I can take a hit for 2 for a turn or 2, I imagine. So maybe just the Diviner now, because that could net us another land. Or I can just graveyard a non-land, because we are pretty land hungry at the moment. Okay, I'm actually going to graveyard that because we're land hungry. Like I said, we would really like to hit one next turn so we can go land plus migration. That gets us much closer to our Dreadmaw and eventual Gishath. Okay. Keeper. I kind of don't want to migration now because we really want to draw. I think we just Luminous Bond here. Makes the best use of mana. It allows us to draw green and play Keeper plus migration next turn. And at the moment, we're just basically in damage prevention mode, trying to find some lands. Okay. It's actually not the worst. I mean, we're taking 2 here, but it's better than taking 4. And I guess if I was going to have them play Luminous Bond on any creature in our deck, I think I would probably choose the Ixalan's Diviner, so that's not bad either. Do need some lands here. I guess we got to play the Dryad. I mean, if I untap... If I'm able to draw a green mana, we're actually looking good, because I can play Thunderherd plus Swift Warden. They can also bluff with those vampires. Question is, do I have to block? I mean, there's quite a few things that get my Dryad here. The +2/+2 first strike, divine verdict. I think I take it. They did hesitate a long time, but that could be like the double juke. You know what I mean? Where it's like I'll make him think like I'm actually thinking about it, but I actually do have a removal. So I don't know. We need our Blossom Dryad more than I need one life at the moment. Well, at least Bishop of Rebirth doesn't get anything back at the moment yet. Okay, Kinjali's Caller does help. So I think we play it and a keeper. And once again, I'm basically not playing Thunderherd Migration because we're hoping to get a land here. If we can get a land, we're like almost at Gishath point. Close to Gishath. And I don't want to thin lands from our deck any more than we have to. And Migration currently still does have to find our red mana. So we are definitely blocking now. Just not with the Dryad. Okay. So our dinosaurs are going to be more expensive, but ultimately I obviously can't afford to take 5 a turn here. So I may have to use my, well, actually, my Swift Warden to block the Wanted Scoundrel, and then we can ramp twice. That may be our ticket here. We needed to draw a green, I think, to make this a little bit easier, because now I guess I have to play Swift Warden to block the Scoundrel. They have 2 cards in hand, though. But then we're a land away from Gishath. Okay, alright. We're going to play Swift Warden to block Wanted Scoundrel and ramp ourselves twice. Potentially. That is at least the plan. Because like I said, then we draw a land, we're in Gishath. We're in full-fledged Gishath mode, baby. We still have, how many dinosaurs left? 1. Okay, so we have 3, which means we have 5 left in our deck. 5 out of 25, so about, or 5 out of 24. About 1 in every 5 cards will be 1. Oh, well, I guess that makes things a bit more difficult. We're going to have to, not so surprise, play a Swift Warden. And the cool thing is we can block the, could actually double block the bishop, but, I mean, it does kind of make sense they attack anyway. Kind of need that double ramp, though. So I guess we are going to block. The problem is they can get it back next turn. But yeah, The problem is I can't play anything. If I double block Bishop and kill my Swift Warden, I'm left with 4 mana, 5 with the migration, 6 potentially if I rip one. And then I just cast like Journey on, well, actually that's not bad either. Okay. I think it makes more sense to do this. I don't want them to just have an Eternal Engine with the Wanted Scoundrel. And this makes it so at worst, I can at least cast Journey on my Keeper to get a little engine going. And it kind of makes sense to get rid of the better body of the 3/4. Also, that has the ability to just bring dudes back. The 2 ramp from Wanted Scoundrel is good, but to me, I think it makes more sense to get rid of the engine first and then play Journey if we have to. So yeah, now see, now I can... Yeah, so we can play Journey now. Play a land. And this lets us at least like get a Swift Warden back to block Scoundrel next turn. Try and or rip a green mana to get the Dreadmaw. Plus we get the Keeper right back, which is kind of cool. If they kill it. If they have another Luminous Bond, I guess we're in some trouble. Wait, this also ramps us too. We're still a little bit short. All right. I mean, that is kind of good for us. Because now we can just play a Dreadmaw too. Which is cool. That's okay, and Seer's not bad either. Seer plus Migration would let us do Gishath, but I think that we just play the Dreadmaw and pass. The longer we can live, the better we're going to look here. I like the idea of Gishath with Atzal Cave of Eternity. That's kind of cool. These 2 cards have probably not been in the same deck all that often. I mean, it doesn't even matter, does it? If they have like a trick, you know? Because at this point we have an engine. So it's more like they need a flyer to kill us, basically. They've decided not to attack. And they're playing Recover on the bishop. Well, that's okay because it's not a flyer. So I can tolerate that. Well, that's good too. So how much mana do I actually have? We can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't quite have enough to do the migration plus use Ixal. So it makes more sense to just play the Seer and play the migration and then pass. We're going to pay the extra 1 too. I don't want them to know about Gishath. Last thing I want is them to know about Gishath. And I guess it doesn't even matter if they make us discard Gishath, does it? Guess we'll get our red mana. Just in case. Because we can get Gishath back with Ixal. We can get it back with whatever. Do we have any... Oh, we do have an Armasaur in graveyard. I guess that's good. Well, the cool news is we can play Gishal. Or Gishath. Have I been calling him Gishal this whole time? And then we can use the Seer to get back the Armasaur. Which is not bad either. So we only take 2. Get a little more land. Certainly not bad there. So let's look at our options here, because we could play Armasaur and get back at Dreadmaw, but we can also play Gishath, attack for 7. I think we have to do the Gishath and hope that we can do the spiciness here. Get some spicy dinosaurs. Hopefully they don't have the verdict. Jeez. That would have been bad. But I mean, how can you resist a Gishath? I don't think you can. Not when you're hitting for 7. And you're getting a Raptor Companion and a Ripjaw Raptor. And the kind of cool thing, actually the really cool thing about Gishath with Ixal is you can like wait end of your opponent's turn, bring back like a Dreadmaw, and then on your turn you can Ixal for Gishath and you can still attack with it because of the haste. We can still block everything. Hmm. I think we just block Raptor on Lieutenant. That gives us a draw. And then these two on that thing. And they didn't even kill our companion. Alright, they're like, you know what? Done with it. Okay. Well, let's see. I forget if that was game 1 or game 2. I think it was game 1. Did we see any flyers? I don't think so. Moment of Triumph does seem kind of important once again. So, well, Recover seems important too, though. Huh. And even the Slice and Twain, it's a good way to deal with Luminous Bond, which is a bit scary as well. I just feel like the Moment of Triumph is important. But we do dump the Recover because we have the Journey. Hope that's good enough. Journey on Atsuk Seer is actually kind of sweet. That way, even if they have Luminous Bond, you can just sack it, get a Dinosaur back, and do all the good stuff. I think we do probably want this Moment of Triumph, though. It seems pretty important to me. So, okay. That's fine. Let's run it. Oof. This hand's a little bit scary. Kind of want to keep it, though. I think we will risk it. Certainly a slow hand, but we have a few removal spells in here, don't we? We have the Migration, the Caller, the Blossom Dryad, and the Seer. So we have 4. We have 4 ramp. Yeah, we have 4 ramp spells. I think this is a keep, actually. It's not a great keep. I think it is a keep, though. Play tap land first. So we can find our red mana. Oh man, missed the land drop. That was a good draw. Alright. Guess we can crack this now for F6 value. Get our red mana. No need to reveal anything. Guess we'll get our second green. Well, turn 6 Belligerent Brontodon is not the most nuts. Wait, no, it's turn 5. Never mind. Turn 5 Brontodon's pretty good. Especially against your opponents do nothing. Oh, no. Alright, I think we got to, yeah. Are they going to be cool and let us do it? That's, alright. Oh, I wanted to see it. Well, I don't even know if I don't know if it lets you, yeah. I guess, does it let you return to the game? I don't think it does it? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Well, ended up going 2-1. It was a fun deck. Honestly, it performed better than it probably should have. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back for more. We'll see you then.